Hello, everybody. And today I'm looking at Frumpy. I know I looked at this band before, but it was just in passing. Now I'm going to give them the full treatment. Frumpy is a German krautrock band, active from 1970 to 1972, and again in 1990 to 1995. And they were formed upon the demise of folk rock band The City Preachers. Frumpy released 4 albums in the 70s to commercial and critical acclaim. Their front person, Inga Rumpf, was described as the greatest vocal talent in German rock. They disbanded in 72 but worked sporadically until 1990 when they put out 3 more albums. The City Preachers were Germany's first folk rock band, formed by Irishman John O'Brien Docker in 1965. They split up in 68, but Inga Rumpf continued to use the name and lineup, including drummer Udo Lindenberg, singer Dagmar Krause, French organist Jean-Jacques Kravitz, and bassist Karl-Heinz Schott. Lindenberg left, replaced by Karsten Bohn. Krause also left, and the band took on a new direction with rock and blues, classical, folk, and prog. They took the name Frumpy from Inga's last name, Rumpf. Bon Kravitz and Schott debuted at the Essen International Pop and Blues Festival in 1970. Excuse me, I can't believe that happened. It's just allergies, don't worry. Their debut album, All Will Be Changed, it went that same year, and Frumpy toured with Spooky Tooth, Yes, Humble Pie, and Renaissance. I would have liked to see this band play with Fairport Convention. And their album sold. They had no guitarist, which is unusual for a rock band. Kravitz's organ was the lead instrument, with its Leslie rotating speaker system. But for the second album, Rainer Baumann was brought in on guitar, and that plus Kravitz's use of a mellotron resulted in Frumpy's hit song, How the Gypsy Was Born. That's what this is. The album was called 2 in the krautrock minimalistic attitude. Rumpf's voice was described as smoky, soaring, and demonic, and the greatest individual vocal talent of the German rock scene so far. And if you ask me, that's an understatement. Her voice is sultry, mysterious, unnervingly direct, and her stage presence casts a shadow over the rest of the band. Her flaming red hair, tall and thin and impeccably dressed. She's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, a rock warrior. Kravitz left in 72 to record a solo album, which featured Rumpf and Lindenberg, and he was replaced by Erwin Kama during the recording of Frumpy's third album, By the Way. When Kravitz abruptly returned, Kama was out, but then Baumann decided to go solo, and Frumpy was put on hold. And the members formed a jazz fusion combo named Atlantis. There was a self-named album and a follow-up, It's Getting Better, in '73. The third album, Oh Baby, went the next year. Atlantis toured with Aerosmith and Lynyrd Skynyrd. Get On Board went in '75, and then in '76 they disbanded. In the early '90s, Frumpy regrouped and put out 2 albums. Now, in '90 and new in '91, it was seen that the band members were no longer in sync, and Frumpy disbanded again, this time for the last time. Here's some songs. 1, All Will Be Changed. To a voice, an organ, a harpsichord, a bass, and drums. 2, in '71. Good Winds, How the Gypsy Was Born, Take Care of Illusion, Duty, 40 minutes of blues and joy and Prague. 3, By the Way, in '72. Going to the Country, By the Way. 5-inch Gin Songs, I'm Afraid. Big Moon, released Keep On Going. And 4, Live in '73. '73, Indian Rope Man. That's an addition. It was a new song that they tacked on. 9, Now in '90. We Can Sing a Song. 6, News in '91. Hold On Von Frumpy. More crooning than blues psychedelic. 7, Live '95 in 1995. And no, she still sings well, but the magic of the '70s is not with us anymore. I'm going to give you some time with Inga by Yourselves.